Yeah, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? You're welcome to our Sunday program on crypto education, where we teach you all about cryptocurrency, its evolution, and how you can be a part of a system where you can earn safely with your money in your pocket. I want to thank you all for coming on the call. I can see Don Chi on the call. I can see Ebok on the call. Richard, is good to have you. Richard is here especially because we're gonna take his testimony afterwards. It's just 2 weeks and about a couple of days in the system. And when I spoke with him, I'm like, no, people have to hear what he has to say. He's full of experience. And I tell you, if you wait till the end of the meeting, you will have a good time. Yeah, so immediately we want to go on to sharing our screen so that we begin the presentation. It's 8 o'clock. We hope to get this done as soon as 45 minutes or 8:50 at worst, so that we can have the order meeting for indicators come on by Coach Salisu and Coach Mo. So if you can see my screen, kindly just type the alphabet A on the Zoom chat. If you can see my screen, just type the alphabet A on the Zoom chat. Nice. Temi Oluwa. Hey, awesome. That's good. So, co-host, please help me add the people on the call because the pop-up is actually disturbing my screen. So I don't know why the computer is a little slow today. So you're welcome to this our Royalq cryptocurrency trading with artificial intelligence bots. Before we go deep into this, we need to first of all understand all about the evolution of the market. And so we're talking about cryptocurrency today. And if you're asked what is cryptocurrency, what will be your answer? If someone asks you what is cryptocurrency today, what would be your answer? It's simple. I like to take it easy because it's simple. Cryptocurrency is the current stage in the evolution of money. Cryptocurrency is the current stage in the evolution of money. You can see that the evolution showed on here from the barter system to gold to metal coins, and then we have paper, we have plastic cards, electronic money, and then we have what we know as cryptocurrency today. We cannot talk about cryptocurrency without talking about the underlying technology that created this powerful invention. The underlying technology is what we know as the blockchain technology. The blockchain technology is simply called the Internet 2.0 because unlike the Internet, which has only the ability to transfer information with the pressing of the key enter, the blockchain technology has a dual ability to not just transfer information, it can also transfer value. And value, ladies and gentlemen, is money. So what you can see on my screen is a vivid explanation of how a blockchain transaction works from when the transaction is created and broadcasted to a network of nodes to when the new block is added to the blockchain. So if someone asks you, what is the blockchain technology? It's simple. The way we learned it is to break down every word, block and chain. It simply means that all transactions are held in blocks and then chained together. That's my explanation of it. Oh, sorry about that. It's the internet. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to make Richard the host because I think his internet will be a lot better so that you don't lose me fully. Right, so let me share my screen again. So, Richard, you have to allow me to share my screen now. I don't want the internet to take us off again. Awesome. Thank you. Right. Yes. So, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the internet. Satoshi Nakamoto is one who first created the blockchain using Bitcoin as the first cryptocurrency. He authored the Bitcoin white paper. Now, this Satoshi, nobody knows if he's a male or a female or a group of people. But we thank him today because that idea came off after the Great Recession of 2008, when the ripple effects of failures of the Lehman Brothers made humans to sit down and think, are these associations, these institutions, are they really legitimate? Can they really keep our money? And how come they have the ability to mismanage our funds? And that's how blockchain, cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin was created in 2009. So there are two cryptocurrency investment strategies that we know and we use. One is hodling, and the other is trading. When we say hodling, it's not a mistake, it's a crypto word for the ability to buy cryptocurrency and hold it for bigger gains. So originally, a type of holding simply means that you hold your cryptocurrency for a number of months or years and see its value increase. That's an investment strategy. Another investment strategy is trading. Another investment strategy is trading. And trading on here means that you are juxtaposing different cryptocurrencies together and saying that this is going to increase over the other one. So these two strategies are what we use as investment strategies when it comes to cryptocurrency. Different types of trading. We're talking about trading, so we have to extend our research into looking into different types of trading that are known to man. We have stock trading, we have commodity trading. Stock trading is basically the buying and selling of stocks of publicly traded companies on marketplaces. And commodity trading is buying and selling of commodities like gold, silver, oil, agricultural products on marketplaces like CME and NYMEX. And then we have bond trading, which is buying and selling of debt securities issued by governments or corporations on marketplaces like the US Treasury market. Other trading that we can look into is options trading. We have futures trading. I think Richard used to be an options trader also. I can't wait for that testimony. And then we have Forex trading, and then what we do is cryptocurrency trading. Now, in regards to cryptocurrency trading, there are three different types of trading that can go on here. You have futures trading, you have margin trading, and then spot trading. So please know that cryptocurrency exchanges, they facilitate spot trading, which is a strategy in which traders buy or sell the underlying crypto assets at the current market price. And that transaction is instantly settled. So generally, spot trading in crypto refers to purchasing a token or a coin or a crypto at a low price and selling it at a higher price. Please note that you can lose money trading futures and margin trades, but not with spot trading, because all you need is patience and discipline. Right, we need to juxtapose these two types of trading so we understand the opportunities and the advantages that we hold being a crypto trader. So with the Forex trading, the market is 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, there's virtually no trading and virtually no money to be made. But the cryptocurrency market is a 24 hours, 7 days a week, non-stop market. So you have a situation where even Saturdays and Sundays, you are earning money. That's cool. And so I'd like to ask those Who are Royalq traders, crypto traders using Royalq on the call? If you have actually made any money today, just type the letter B. If you have made money today, type the letter B. For those people who are prospects, who are new on the call, who want to get started, just check your screen, see how many people tell you if they have made money today. And for us, the B stands for Bitcoin, stands for billionaire, stands for beautiful and bold. Right, in the Forex market, we trade fiat currencies in pairs, USD, GBP, Euro, USD. But in the crypto market, we trade cryptocurrencies in pairs. Because in case you don't know, besides only Bitcoin, they have over 2,000 cryptocurrencies legitimately, and new ones are being born every day and created every day. For those of us, the hamster family, we're ready for the hamster listing. That's a new crypto on there. In our time, we had nuts, we had dogs, we had catty, and a whole lot. I know some smart individuals are in the house who take advantage of airdrops to buy these cryptos. And so these cryptos come onto the market and make up part of the market capitalization of the cryptocurrency market. So the Forex market is worth 7.5 trillion, but the crypto market is estimated at 2.9 trillion today and growing rapidly. And mark my words, I'm not a prophet, but I believe that time will come that we could see that the crypto market will be worth much more than the Forex market. Watch and see. Remember that Taj said it. Volatility is generally lower in the Forex market, but with cryptocurrency trading, it has high volatility, which creates value for the trader. Market closes your trades in loss when your leverage capital cannot sustain the losses. So when I traded Forex for the better part of 12 years, and I always say this, I didn't have a whole year with no problem. Like there's always one issue or the other. But with cryptocurrency trading, I've had a whole lot of success more than the Forex market. And that's because in relation to risk management, it is much more strict and you can easily lose your money when you're trading the Forex market. So a good risk strategy will say if you have $500, only go into trades, all the total trades must be like $100 and then have like 400 as a cushion for you. So that when the trade is going against you, you have money to cushion the effect. Wherein it skyrockets, then you can lose your money and lose that leveraged funds that you have on there. But here in the cryptocurrency world, losses are shown in crypto coins in your wallet. And these are coins that are assets. You actually buy these assets, and then these are coins that may even increase in value over time. With the Forex market, you access it with brokers. And that's a situation where you have a third party, you have to give them money, they have to put it on their website, and then you can use that money to trade on the market. But ladies and gentlemen, here we have our money by ourselves. We'll hold it ourselves. We ain't giving money to nobody, not even 5 cents. And here we access the cryptocurrency market through crypto exchanges like Binance, KuCoin, Coinbase, Bybit, and even bots like the one we have called Royalq. Forex trading gives you access to trade the currencies, not own them. You're actually speculating on the currencies. But cryptocurrency trading gives you ownership of these coins you trade with, which is an asset in itself. So with these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that the crypto market is much more profitable to trade than the Forex markets. There are two types of markets in the crypto world. We call them the bullish market or the bearish market, and this entails even in order trading. So when we say bearish, we say negative sentiments. It's a bear, slow. Expects uptrend to reverse. That means there's a whole culmination of low trends. Everything is falling in value. High volume for lower price and usually shorts the stock. The bearish market is much more prevalent, not just in the Forex market, but also in the crypto market. But when we say the market is bullish, it means it's high sentiment, high positive sentiments. You expect uptrends to continue, high volume with high price, and demands are higher than supply. If you don't know about this, we're in the bullish year, the year of the bull run. Because every 4 years after the Bitcoin halving, in hundreds of days, the bull run begins, where more money are pumped into the crypto market, thereby giving it more value, thereby creating value for those who are there, who have bought these coins, are holding it and waiting for it to increase. So that's why we're saying we are in the bullish market. So does the Royalq bot trade in the bull and the bear market? Yes, the Royalq bot is designed to trade successfully in both the bull and the bear markets. The bot employs various strategies and tools that allows it to adapt different market conditions. So this Royalq, what is it exactly? The Royalq bot is an automated cryptocurrency trading bot designed to help users trade digital assets more effectively by leveraging artificial intelligence and quantitative trading strategies. In a short form, in simple parlance, Royalq is just an app. You can download it, and then if you want to use it to trade, you subscribe to the app for 1 year. This app is now connected to your Binance or any exchange you're using. With your money with you, you can trade on the app because you have subscribed for 12 months. You pay fuel fees anytime you make profits from the app. Simple. It's different from any other business because you don't give your money even to Royalq. You don't give your money to anyone. Yes, so that's about the Royalq app. So we're looking at some of the advantages hold in using the Royalq app to trade on the crypto market. Automated trading is number one. Exchanges integration, that brings about safety and security of your funds, because with what is called API integration, your bot is integrated to your exchange account. That's where the trading takes place. Strategy customization, they have predefined strategies, and then you can also customize strategies for your betterment, just like the one we have, which we call the top gainer strategy. A simple system that even a 10-year-old can implement. And that's why trading has become a lot easier for us these days. Good risk management, and then user-friendly interface. So it has a mobile app and also a desktop. Real-time market analysis. So market monitoring and technical indicators. So Royalq has even created a new system where has created a new system in which you can even see an indicator that shows you how far or how much these indicators, how much data has been put into the work to know if it's good to trade a coin as a strong buy or as a sell, or leaving it as neutral. So another question that seems very, very important that we need to talk about is this. How does Royalq bot trade in a bearish market? The Royalq bot uses a system called a dollar cost averaging. So with the DCA during the bear market, the bot can use DCA to buy assets at different price points, reducing the average cost of holdings and preparing for eventual market surprise. Yeah. I just had a visitor come in now. Say hello to the camera. Right, so the bot uses a dollar cost averaging system during a bear market. That means that as the price continues to fall, the bot automatically buys the dip. And by buying the dip, it ensures that when the value begins to, or when the market begins to recover, you will be hitting profits right from the bottom till the actual point of where you place the trade. So that is called dollar cost averaging. Now, Royalq also created awesome features that makes trading a lot easier for us. So instead of going through a multitude of data, many indicators, and trying to pick what's the best thing to do. Millions of data has been analyzed on here, and then a barometer is created in which you can actually see if it's a good time to buy a coin or if it's a good time to let it be. So right there on your screen, and you can see it also from your app, anytime I'm making a trade, I always come here to just confirm if it's good to go. If it's giving me a strong buy or a buy or even a neutral, I'm placing that trade. So this helps trading a lot easier for everyone. So what do I need to use Royalq bot for trading? All you need is a verified cryptocurrency exchange account. So it could be a Binance account or a KuCoin account or a Bybit account, HTX, over 7 different exchanges that you can have an account with. For us in Nigeria, it's quite easy to open a Binance. You can verify it with your NIN or your BVN, and in the next few minutes, 10 minutes tops, you're verified. And then also you need a registered email address and password, because mails will be sent on there when you're using the system. And then the subscription for 1 year is 120 USDT only. That means if you break it down for 1 year, that means you're paying 10 USDT for using this bot on a monthly basis. In a year, it's 120. And for me, and for those of us who have been using this bot, okay, so let us do a little experiment so people can understand. If you have used this bot, and also this bot has earned much more for you. If you had earned more than the money you use in subscribing for this bot, just type the letter B. If you have earned much more than the money you used for this bot, just type the letter B so that those subscribers can see on there how it goes. I don't know why I can't seem to. Right, so you can see on there how many people have used this bot, have made much more than what they have ever put in. It's just $120. For me, it's the cheapest bot you can ever get in the system. So I'm going to share my screen again. Sorry about that. Okay, I see why. Right, so that's just 120 USDT for you to pay. And then you should have between 20 to 50 US dollars USDT for your fuel fees. So fuel fees is deducted every time profit is made for you. And then trading capital is in your exchange. Some people start with $100. Some even start with 50. And then when they see how good the system is, they're obliged to know how far they're going to go with it. Now, one of the reasons why I love this business is the fact that we don't give our money to anybody. This is quite unlike any business I've ever done. Before, we would need to trust somebody to come and tell us this and that. They have Sky, they have this net, they have this AI, they have this, and it's never going to happen. And that's why we have this in red. Please note, all your funds or trading capital is in your exchange platform. You do not need to send money to the bot or anyone to trade for you. Please say no to Ponzi. Now, what are the ways that you earn with Royalq? There are 3 different ways. You have trading income. So every time you place a trade to buy, anytime the bot sells for you, you have earned some profits. Affiliate income is when you show this opportunity to your friends, family, relation, loved ones, to your team members, to people you want to grow, to those who do not have a job, to those who are reliant on you. And you show them this opportunity and they get started, you earn a certain amount of money based on the level you are in the business. And then we have team trading profits. You earn a certain percentage of profits that the robot generates for your team members. And that is awesome about the business. 3 awesome ways to earn on the networking part of the business. And also still on networking part of the business, you can see that Royalq has a lot of potentials when you wish to build a team and grow from V2 to V3, V4, V5, and V6. I hit the V2 rank last month, and I'll tell you what you see on the board is real. You earn between $10 to $50 daily as a V2, because then you have different bonuses that are open to you to earn: mentorship bonus, team quantification, and then the money that you earn for showing someone the opportunity also increases. Quite a lot of opportunity gets open to you when you're a team builder, and that's something I love about the business. When you're a V3, you can earn between $50 to $500 daily, ladies and gentlemen, not monthly, not weekly. On your V4, you can earn between $500 to $1,000 daily. A V5 means you can earn $1,000 to $4,000. And then V6, the mother of them all, is between $5,000 to $10,000. These ranks are not easy to hit, but the truth is, whatever a man puts his mind onto, whatever you believe, you shall receive. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Please note that Royalq provides the best crypto trading platform with big potential income. So I'm sure for those of us who have followed us from the beginning of the Zoom presentations, rather than these guys that just came right now after I've been waiting for them, the question is, how do I get started? So first of all, you get back to who invited you and ask them to use their link or their code provided to register. Registration is free. Registration gives you the opportunity to see the app, go through it. Like we say in Robo, you not feel press and spoil. You can just click on anything and learn a lot on it before you decide to want to activate. And then you can register and then rent the bot for trading, which is the activation I just spoke about. And then you add your 4 fees on the bot. And then with your trading capital in Binance, you have 100% possession of your money. And also, here's the other beautiful part. We don't do withdrawals here unless you are in the network marketing part where you earn money from your team. With your trading capital in Binance, you have 100% possession of your money with profits going directly to your exchange wallet, not Royalq bot. So we have a system where your profits goes directly to your exchange wallet, be it Binance or Bybit or whatever you have. Now, here are some advantages of trading with the Royalq bot. No data is required to trade. It's a blockchain miracle. You can see your trades even though you do not have data. So you can trade at your convenience. Set it and forget it. There's not a parameter that you must meet, or there's not someone who's behind you to say you must meet some certain target like you have in other businesses. Your capital is 100% in your possession. And then your profit goes straight to your Binance, not the bot. I can't stop saying this. Now, this is a business that your kids can inherit. It's gone are the days when we will inherit with houses and cars. We are in the era of inheritance in username and passwords, wallet addresses, and wallet codes. And that's the truth. Life is changing, ladies and gentlemen. People have much more money in wallets than in bank account these days. I mean, smart individuals do that. No skill is required. No degree certificate is needed. You can learn everything about trading under 40 minutes using our simple TGS system, and you can begin trading on the spot. Now, another important point to note is there is no loss of funds. All you need is patience. Patience is the key, as trades must always retrace over time. It's a must. Whatever goes up must come down. Whatever comes down must go up. That's the simple law of supply and demand in regards to trading. Possession of cryptocurrency for hodling purpose. Now, when you continue to trade, you will begin to see some coins that have the ability to grow. And because of that, as a smart individual, you can buy some of these coins for holding purposes. And by doing that, when these coins increase in value, you are bound to see massive profits right there on your accounts. So the minimum you need to start up is $150. Please do not mind 240 here. 150 because 120 for your subscription for your bot and maybe like $30 for your fuel fees. So with 150, you can get started. Whatever you have as your trade capital is still with you. So it is not part of the fee that you need to pay in order to get started. So even if you have $100 in your Binance, you can use that to trade. Right. We've come to the end of the presentation, but you need to hear some words, not just words that are just simple, but words that make sense, words from the Holy Book. The key to getting ahead is getting started. And that's the truth. The key to getting ahead is getting started. There's another one that says, you'll never start when the conditions are perfect. And that's the truth. Investment is part of life. Savings cannot save us now. We are in a highly inflationary time where inflation is hitting all fiat currencies. And that's why a whole lot of us who are smart are holding cryptos in different forms, because that's where the money is. Invest in 7 ventures. Yes, in 8, because you do not know which disaster may come upon the land. In the morning, sow your seed, and in the evening, withhold not your hand, for you do not know which will prosper, this or that, or whether both alike will be good. These are words from the book of Ecclesiastes. Now, some people say, Taj, you always talk about this TGS. What is it about? The TGS, the meaning of TGS is top gainers strategy. And the strategy is simple. Once the price action hits the lower or middle Bollinger Band, and the purple line of the KDJ indicator is above the 2 other lines and facing upwards, we create an order to buy. That's it. As simple as this can make you a lot of money. But I want to leave you with some words, because not just today, every Sunday we do these calls for people who want to know more about the business, for those who want to get started, for those who want to create a stream of income. Because in this world we are, I don't know where you're joining me from, but here in Nigeria, if you have one stream of income, you are struggling. The key to the eradication of poverty is multiple streams of income. And that's why you're here. On Sunday, we do these calls. On Tuesday, we have our members training. On this members training call, we talk about the business, every concerns. We look into everything that has to do with the business, how you can grow in different aspects. And so on this calls, it's important that you know that you not just join Royalq and be left alone. You have a mentorship program where we do each one teach one. When you become a pro, you teach others to become a pro. And that way, we are changing the community. That way, we're changing the world. Imagine if we have 100,000 Royalq members trading in Nigeria. Do you know what that will do to our gross domestic product or our gross national product? It's important that we take advantage of what we have. And so this brings us to the end of this presentation, but we cannot go without listening to, I have someone in the house here today who is important that we hear from, and who I decided that he has to be on the call because with such a short time in the business, his experience has shown over time. Without much ado, I just want to let you know we have Mr. Richard in the house. Mr. Richard, in our group some few days ago, I started dropping up some nuggets. That's to let you know that the man knows his onions. That's to let you know that he's someone who's going to be serious with the business and who's going to make a whole lot of impact all over the world. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mr. Richard Bonnell. How are you doing, sir?
I am well. I am very well.
Good to have you on the call. What's the time now in Australia?
It is 5:35 a.m. in the morning.
Okay. Can you give me my host back?
Oh, okay. Dun, 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 dun. Hang on a minute. Where are you? There you are. Make host.
Okay, I'm the host now. Thank you very much. You're a good man. You're not going to run away with my hostship. Right, Richard. I saw some, I had to chat him up myself when I saw some posts that he put on the group, and I'm like, this is so awesome. So right now, I decided to chat him up, and then we had a little talk, and I said no, it's important that people know much more about Mr. Richard and his wealth of knowledge and what he can do for not just himself, but also members of the team, and to everyone who's joining this call for the first time. So I'm just going to run through some things that I wanted to ask Mr. Richard today. So once again, you're welcome on this call. Yeah, so how long have you been in Royalq? And what is your analysis so far, being a long-time trader?
Well, I've been in just under 3 weeks. So, I'm new to a very, very long time involved in trading, more in the Forex market than in the crypto market. But this is probably the easiest trading that I've ever done, because we pick up the signals that we pick up. We use that TGS strategy, some very simple things to do. And for me, it just makes money. And without being silly about things, that's what I'm doing it for. I'm retired. I recently retired. I was a builder for all my life. I've decided that getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and going to work in the freezing cold just isn't fun anymore. And that's it. I used to wake up, and this is a very serious thing. Used to wake up each morning and you think, okay, so what are the dramas going to be today? What are we going to have to do? And that's been a pattern for my life. Now I wake up each morning and I think to myself, how am I going to spend money today? And that's a lovely feeling. That's a nice thought, to lay in bed, because I this morning you asked the question at the beginning of this presentation, who'd made money today. Well, while I was in bed, I turned my phone on, had a look at the Royalq app, and I see that I've already today in profit $70.
How much are you trading
now,
with, Richard?
Say again?
How much are you trading with?
I trade a fair bit of money. That was to make that $70. I'd outlaid a fair sum. You're not going to. One of the things that you and I were talking about is about your commitment to something, and your commitment to what I'm going to get out of this is paralleled by my commitment to it. And I am a person who will research something fairly solidly. I come from a background where we do that. In the building trade, I need to really understand what my costs are, what my problems are in doing a job, and research a job properly. So when I cost it and I give someone a price for the project, there's very little opportunity for me to go back to them later and say, oh, I made a mistake. I need to charge you more money. Nobody's going to accept that. So I've become a very good cost analyzer. I do my research very, very well. And the same thing happened with Royalq. I was trying to research it. I'll tell you a funny story. I know my mentor, Ebox, she's on this call, but I don't think she'll mind me mentioning this. When I first contacted her, she ignored me. She ignored me for months. She wouldn't respond to me. I'd send her messages. Anyway, I found out later she thought I was a scammer. Oh, that's what she thought. So she didn't, I think I wore her down in the end. And in the end, she decided I better talk to this guy, otherwise he's never going to stop bothering me. And so we then started talking, and since then, we've become good friends, and certainly she is a great mentor for me. But the point is that you research something. Then when you have, and this is important, when you get to the point where you have zero doubts in your mind about something, zero doubts, and I'm talking about, you just don't know, you get to the point where you have zero doubts, then commit to whatever it is you're looking into in a big way. Don't get to the point, for me, if I've got any doubts, I won't commit to it at all. And I will, if I want to do something but I have questions, I will ask those questions and get my questions answered. So I get to the point where I have no more questions. And when I get to the point where I have no more questions, I have complete faith in what it is that I'm looking at. When I get to that point, then I commit to it in a really big way. So yes, I have a big financial stake in my, I use Binance. I have a big financial commitment in Binance. And that's because I believe the money in my Binance account is as safe as it is in my bank account. I believe the safety protocols on Binance are equal to the safety protocols on my savings account, on my bank account. The problem is the money in my bank account earns my bank a lot of money. It doesn't earn me a lot of money. But the money in my Binance account earns me a lot of money. So for me, it makes more sense to put my money into Binance and have it working for me rather than sitting in the bank having it work for the bank. Now, I know the bank, their responsibility is to the shareholders that have invested in the bank. That it's ridiculous for me as a depositor to think that the bank is going to operate in my best interest, because if the bank board was to send a letter out to all of their investors to say, hey, we aren't going to pay any dividends this year because we're going to increase our payments to depositors, what's going to happen to the share price of that bank? Everybody is going to sell their shares and the bank will drop down in value. So the bank is never going to primarily have a concern for the depositor. The bank is primarily going to be concerned about the investor. So leaving your money in the bank, whilst that might be safe, is not, in my mind, smart. I needed to find an equivalent safe haven to put my money where it's actually working for me, which for me is in Binance using the Royalq bot. And that's been very, very successful for me. I have had days where I have earned in excess of 1,500 Australian dollars in a day. And that's just not one day. I've only been doing it 3 weeks and I've had that happen twice. So, it's very, very successful, the whole process. The fact that the bot, I trade USDT pairs. Well, one of the things, Taj, you'll realize if you ask me a question, you get very, very long answers. So you can always say, hey, Richard, shut up. We've got another question to ask you. Just so you know that they've said that I can talk the leg off a chair. So, I am not offended if you say, hey, Richard, stop. Ask my business partner, Najma. She's learned to not ask me questions that she thinks could have a long answer because she knows she will get one.
Okay.
But getting back to what we were talking about, the whole system of I trade USDT pairs. That's what I've elected. There's a number of coins that you can elect. I've chosen USDT. So the bot, every second of the day, 24 hours a day, is ranking and rating pairs compared to USDT. And so I get to look at the list and I can select the pair that I want to do, and I go and have a look at it, and I look to see if the TGS strategy is open at that time. And if it's not, I go to the next one down the list and I look at that. And if it's not, and I keep going down the list. And sometimes none of the ones that I look at are ready to go. So you just don't worry about anything. Come back in 10 minutes' time and do it again. And you'll find, invariably you will find a pair that the TGS strategy is lined up for and works, and then I can enter that trade. And then once I enter it, the robot then takes over and will take that trade right the way through to its settlement and its execution and conclusion. And then it pays me. And so I build up, I have a stable of, get my fingers right, 7. What's that, right? I have 7 open trades at any one time. And then what I do is, as one is executed and finished, I will then go look and replace it. So in any given day, I may execute 12 trades, 14 trades, but I will have just one going at one time. And I see that message, which is telling me to be quiet because you want me to move on. Ask your next question.
Right. Okay. So thank you for breaking it down. You spoke about your risk management system and how you actually have made some money today, and the fact that you actually went through the process of asking eBot continuously to get to know much more about Royalq. And like I always tell our people on the call, it's important that you do a lot of social media marketing, because a lot of people are looking for this opportunity that we have. And I mean, it's golden. If you can hear from a person like Richard with so much years of experience telling you that, yes, he believes that this bot and this trading is awesome, then you should take it to the bank. In fact, it's telling you he's not even trusting the bank. It's trusting his Binance more. Right, Richard?
Yeah, so look, I believe the safety protocols in a bank, to my understanding, the safety protocols in my case, Binance, because that's where I put my money. I think my money is as safe in Binance as what it is in the bank. But my money in Binance is working for me, which is then the critical crossover point.
That's good. So from your analysis, do you have a game plan with this business? What are your plans for the next, let's say the next 3 years? And what is your advice to those people who are on the call and are not members yet?
Okay. My ultimate goal.
We got 5 minutes more, Richard. So you don't.
Okay. You got to learn. You got to put the reins on me. My goal in the business is ultimately to get to the stage where I can make just 2 or 3 trades a day. They will be of a size that generates the income that I've allotted that I want to earn each day. So that's the ultimate goal of where I want to get to. And your second part of that question, advice to some, okay. If you are not part of this business, to me, it's because you've got questions. So to move forward, in my view, is to ask the biggest question that you've got. Ask that question, get it answered, That allows you to move forward. Now, to move forward might be to go to your second question, and that's fine. That's moving forward to get to your second question, and then get to your third question, and then get to your fourth question, because ultimately you will get to the point where you have to make a decision. You go from question to decision. Then make that decision, and then you go from decision to commitment, and then get committed. So get your questions answered, make your decision, and then get committed.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Richard, for that. And I must also commend the fact that you're doing some PowerPoints for us in the group and you're sending it on for us. It's so much education, so much knowledge that we need. Please don't stop. And if ever you want to do a podcast or you want to do your own Zoom meetings, please let us know. We will be there for you. Thank you very much once again.
Okay. Thanks. Bye for now.
All right. Thank you. Yes, I just want, I'm sure that Lady Ebok just has a word or two to say. Ebok, the mic is yours. You're hot.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I really didn't want to say anything earlier, but when Richard brought up the the discussion about me thinking he was a scammer, I just thought, yeah, I should clarify that. I did think that of Richard, and I must apologize to him for that. But I also spoke to him about that in the past, that I actually was scammed a few years ago by someone on social media as well, Facebook to be precise. So that was why I was being careful. And that person ran away with about 24 Bitcoins, of mine in 2016. So that experience actually, scarred me. So when Richard reached out to me from Facebook, I was a bit hesitant to answer him. I mean, it actually took about 2 months for us to finally get to really talking, and I apologize for that, because truly, I mean, this is the whole essence of us putting up on our WhatsApp or our social media platforms for us to get people to join the business. But, I think it was just the fear of what happened to me in the past that got me a bit scared, to communicate with Richard immediately. But I just want to use this opportunity to openly apologize to Richard that, I did think of him as a scammer. Richard is not a scammer. He's my blessing, actually. I mean, Richard is a blessing to our team. He's been so supportive with all the presentations he's done in the last few days. He put up the candlestick presentation, he put up on trend lines, and he recently put up on Royalq itself. We're working on several things together right now. Richard is just a blessing to our team. So Richard, thank you so much for not giving up on me. 2 months was a long period to wait, but you see, it was meant to be. This relationship was meant to be, or else he would have gone to some other person. Thank you so much, Richard. Now, I just want to encourage everybody, please don't stop posting. Don't stop posting on your social media. You just need one person like Richard to change your business. Richard is, he's really changing my business. I just want to say that he's a blessing, so please don't stop posting.
Richard, do you want me to tell the people how much you're trading with in your Binance? Let me just...
Don't even try. Can
I say the figure?
No, don't. Richard, you talk about it.
You want me to say the figure? Ebok begged me to talk.
No. Please don't. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, Richard.
All right, thank you very much, Ebok. Thank you very much for that. I see some people being shocked when Ebok is talking about losing 24 Bitcoin. That means you don't know that lady. If you know Ebok, you know that that's virtually nothing. We're buying Bitcoin then at 300, at 250. We did businesses with Bitcoin when Bitcoin was $700. I bought my first Bitcoin at 350. Listen, so she's not trying to hype. Not be talk. If you type her name, you're gonna see there's some company that ran away with over 100 and something Bitcoin. She was growing mega teams. I've known Ebok for the past 12 years in different businesses. So when she's telling you this, you better take it serious. It's for real. If we had known that this is how far Bitcoin will go today, I'm pretty sure just keeping only 5 would have made a whole lot of difference. But we don't want to miss the opportunity again because we have the bull run now. We know things are hard, but you can start with your 100, your 200, your 300. Buy them coins and keep them. You can never tell which one's going to do 20x or 200x or 1000x. And so I want to thank you all for coming on the call. This brings us to the end of the presentation. I want to close in time because we have the other call for indicators and use of fundamentals and trading by Coach Salisu. So if you can, I think it's on this same channel. There's the link that is shared on. You can click on the link to come on that call. For those of us, I saw someone asking me to talk about technical indicators or stuff. Sorry, that's a question for members meeting on Tuesday. So if you can show up for that meeting or you have my details, just send it to me and we can talk about it. This call is recorded. We're going to share the Zoom. We're going to share the YouTube link later on. Please feel free to join our channel. It's the only 25-word channel in the entire YouTube. I'm going to type it out so that you guys can join, because not every time I can remember to post the meetings. And that's the name of the channel, Crypto Trader Extraordinaire. Feel free to join the channel. We'll be putting up more information. This meeting shortly is going to go there. The next one will go there and more. So once again, I want to thank you all for being on the call. It's been awesome. 104 of you. This is so nice. Please also make sure that you use these meetings to invite your friends, your family, your relations. Everyone needs this opportunity. In fact, our shoulders are big enough to carry the problems of Nigeria. If we can have 100,000 traders, crypto traders in Nigeria, talk less of 1 million, the world, if not even just Nigeria, the world is going to feel a whole lot of difference. And we have a business that's not going anywhere. So far, there's the cryptocurrency market. Royalq remains, and we will continue to eat this because this is a business for life. But once again, I want to thank you all for the call. Feel free to say your goodbyes and God bless you. Goodbye. God bless you. See you next week. See you on Tuesday and see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.